guys, and welcome back to TV Time with Maggie. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Sash. Welcome to TV Time episode 2. We're gonna be reviewing our spring cleaning episode where we review our favorite spring shows.
Yeah. We've been pretty busy this past couple of weeks, so some shows have been left behind, but others have been keeping strong in our minds, and we've been really watching them all throughout. So we're gonna talk a little bit about both of them, and also the ones that we haven't even watched yet, that we're looking forward to the most. Yeah.
Those picks that we wanna see. So my spring picks are Netflix's Altered Carbon and ABC's Deception and the Crossing. Deception and the Crossing are both new spring premieres. They only have a couple episodes out each. Deception is about a master of deception who teams up with the FBI after his brother has been framed for murder to solve his brother's case and also help the FBI with cases. And The Crossing is a show where refugees from 180 years in the future come to current day Alaska. So this is going to be an interesting show. Only a few episodes have come out so far, and I'm wondering to see where they're going to take it. So Altered Carbon is about Takeshi Kovacs, an assassin who's tasked with solving the murder of his employer. In a world where the rich can use bodies of criminals or bodies of other folk as sleeves and can live forever. So they're very intriguing picks.
All right, guys. So for my picks this spring, I definitely binge watched Santa Clarita Diet on Netflix. One of the craziest or most hilarious shows I've ever seen. It definitely goes there. It's super gross, but super gross in like a really good way. Like it's one of those like storylines that if they're gonna go there, they're gonna go there hard. And I love it because it stars Drew Barrymore, and it has like a zombie aspect to it, but it still has like this, at the core of it is about family, and it's about her being a mother and her being a wife. I don't know, you guys should really check it out. It's so much fun to watch, and it's on Netflix, so you guys can definitely binge it. And it's short as well. It only has like a few episodes, and they're each like 22 minutes long. So that's great. Going on to another great cast of characters, we have NBC's Good Girl. So this was my favorite show, like looking forward to the most when we did the last show. It hasn't disappointed me yet. If you really like Breaking Bad, you guys should definitely check this one out. It has like a much more feminine, funny side to it. It's about these three women, these three housewives. Well, they're not all housewives, but these three like moms that get into some really bad, like a really bad deal made with the mob when they try to rob a grocery store that was a front for criminal activity. It has like a Claws vibe to it too from TNT. So since it was my summer fave from last year, I'm definitely feeling like this is like a great transition into the summer, like watching Good Girls and then Claws on TNT. So really recommend it. So funny that you should mention Altered Carbon, because that's been on the top of my list for a while now, and I'm so happy that it's on Netflix and not one of the network shows, because I feel like I can go back and watch it on my own pace. I can binge it, but definitely having you telling me that it's good, definitely I know I'm gonna like it too. But tell me, what are some of the favorite ones that you thought were your favorites that you've left behind?
The shows on my back burner are Alienist and American Crime Story Versace. So with the Alienist, I was so excited to watch it. Like, it definitely made me feel like I was gonna get a Penny Dreadful, but from TNT. And I ended up watching the first episode, and I liked it, but it wasn't enough to keep me watching every week. So eventually I'm coming back, but currently it's just simmering on my back burner. The next was American Crime Story Versace. It was beautifully shot, intriguing acting. It was amazing, but maybe it's just the episodes run a little long and the story's a little drawn out for me, because it's also simmering on my back burner. But I'll eventually get back to both. Now, looking forward, what are we looking to see in these late spring premieres and these returns that are coming up?
Definitely.
Killing Eve is an interesting detective show where we have Sandra Oh playing a quirky yet calculated detective who's in a cat and mouse game with a assassin who you underestimate. You would never think she's the assassin. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these two interweave and work in Killing Eve, because there's some promo photos where we've got Villainess with a knife to Sandra Oh's throat. I'm looking forward to see what happens.
So guys, you know what? I just can't wait. I can't wait for the 100 to come back on the CW. Season 5 is about to start in maybe 2 weeks. And I was following the show. I was a big fan of the show when it first started, and I kind of put it on my back burner, to be honest, for season 3, when, you know, they killed off a character that people got mad, and the LGBTQ community like got mad that that character got, you know, killed off and whatever. And for a while there, we thought that the show was never going to return, but it did, and season 4 was amazing, and I can't wait for season 5 to start. It's such a great, like, I would love to like deconstruct the show because it has like such a great leading cast, and it's like the women there, like the female characters are like so beautiful and brave and smart, and they're the leaders of everything in the show. All of the different groups, they rule. So I'm really happy that it's gonna come back, and we're just gonna see the characters, like it's like a 6-year jump. So I'm interested to see how everybody has changed, and characters with different haircuts, and I don't know, it's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be interesting. I also can't wait for HBO's WestWorld. So WestWorld, I mean, I have to probably rewatch the first season before getting into the second season, which starts late April. But it's like a story within a story within a story. Very complex, very, you know, HBO like. So if you really like Game of Thrones, I suggest that you watch WestWorld. It's not at all, you know, fantasy driven, but it's more sci-fi driven. But in terms of the complexity of the characters in the story, and, you know, sometimes you think somebody is dead, but they're not really dead. If you like that part of Game of Thrones, you would definitely watch the WestWorld. So I'm excited to see all of those shows, both the WestWorld and the 100 come back, and also Killing Eve, the season premiere on BBC. Thank you guys so much for watching. We definitely mentioned a variety of shows here, but we know we definitely miss them. So please comment down below with some of your favorites, some of the ones that you have left behind as well, and some of the ones that you're looking forward to the most.
Yeah, so check us out on social media. Our handles will be down in the description, and also connect with us on TV Time. Let us know what, as Maggie said, are some of your favorites that we might have missed, or some of the shows that we should avoid if we're some of the looking forward to that you think might not be the greatest. Let us know.
Definitely.
Keep us posted, and thank you for watching.
Yes, see you guys next time on TV Time with Maggie.